Let those strobe lights glow, baby. We're gonna have some pulsating disco beats going down. Studio 54, lace up those platform shoes, or, well, probably platform shoes. They're more associated with the glam bands back in the early 70s, but still getting into the disco era. Love those obscure disco records. Yes, I do, and I'm not ashamed to admit it either. I love the rock and roll, but man, I love that dance beats. Love that dance music. And this song did not make top 40, was probably not commercial enough to make top 40, although the rhythm scheme of this record, listen to the beats. The beats of this record is very similar to You Should Be Dancing by the Bee Gees. That was back in 76. But we're on Billboard's Hot 100 of May 28th, 1977. Carrie, I Gotta Keep Dancing at number 66. Disco heaven all the way, baby. We're going all the way up to Cloud 9, Studio 54, floating on up there. New York City. Uh, Carrie, oh gosh, Carrie Lucas. She was with the Soul Train record label and Solar Records. She put out about 6 albums, 5 or 6 albums, and she signed a deal with Soul Train Records in 1976. Her first album was Simply Carrie, and there was a double-sided album. Got to Get Away from Your Love, and of course, Got to Keep Dancing. Got to keep that floor moving. Got to keep those feet moving across the floor. Do the moonwalk like Michael Jackson. Yes. And it went to number 2 on the dance charts. It was straight disco record. Her second album came out in 1978. It was called Street Corner Symphony. It was sort of a tribute to the doo-wop bands back in the 50s and early 60s. The Whispers sang background on that album. And on her third album, Carrie Lucas and Dance Land. Oh, she was throwing down in Dance Land. I could see those disco shoes, boy, they were flaming across the floor. Dance Land. If I didn't have 2 left feet, I'd be a good dancer, probably. Well, this album was co-produced by Late Side, and guess who sang backup on that album? Who did some background vocals on that third album by Carrie Lucas? Jody Watley, who was with Shalimar at the time. And it yielded her only British hit. It was Dance With You, went to number 40 in England, which is better than what she did over here. She did not make top 40 here in the States at all. Although on the dance charts, that record went to number 6, went top 10, that particular record. But now let's go back to this disco record, Disco Down. I Gotta Keep Dancing. Oh, yes. Not ashamed to admit it. Love that obscure dance music. Gotta Keep Dancing by Carrie at number 66. It peaked at 64. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 2 months. But she's throwing down on Billboard's Hot 100 of May 28th, 1977. Carrie Lucas.